Hi, and welcome to the Ask Dr. Angela show with everyone's favorite OB-GYN, Dr. Angela Jones. Have you ever been just too embarrassed or shy to ask your own doctor a question about your, private stuff? Well, you have come to the right place to get straight answers. Feel free to ask Dr. Angela anything women's health related. OB-GYN, she keeps it real. Pregnancy, she knows what you're expecting. Whole body health? Just ask. Dr. Angela has you covered, girl. And now here is Dr. Angela.
What's good, people? This is Dr. Angela, everyone's self-proclaimed favorite OB-GYN, and I would like to welcome you to episode 25 of the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. I'm hoping that everyone is enjoying this fall weather. We recently, in my household, did our fall decorating, and it's just another excuse for my wife and I to behave as children. Got the scarecrow out and hung up the Halloween decorations. We got the biggest pumpkin in the patch, and it just looks and feels like fall. Even baked some cookies today, which was, again, another excuse for me to eat some sweets, which I clearly don't need, but so enjoy. Anyway, let's jump right into it and get to today's question from our anonymous listener. Anonymous listener, I got this question, and even though I don't know your name or where you're submitting from, personal plug, make sure that you include this information, people, so that I can send you one of our bomb-ass t-shirts. But anyway, I thought that the question certainly was relevant enough that I still wanted to feature it on the podcast. So here it goes.
Why is it important to have a board-certified OB-GYN?
This is really a good question. Board certification, BC, not to be confused with Before Christ. I think it's really important that physicians, number one, are board certified, and number two, and probably more importantly, maintain board certification. Certainly, personally speaking, I worked my ass off to obtain board certification, and that's not something that I want to relinquish very readily. Certainly, I know in the realm of OB-GYN, we have all kinds of maintenance of certifications, even exams that we have to take every 5 or 6 years to ensure that we maintain our board certified status. As a consumer, I think it's really important that you go to a board certified physician so that you can ensure that you are receiving the latest and the greatest with regards to practice standards and guidelines. As you know, medicine is a constantly evolving and changing practice and specialty. What may have been in even 1 year ago may not currently be what's considered the standard of care. To my anonymous questioner, I would certainly expect the best. Knowing that my physician was board certified certainly helps to ensure that I'm seeing someone that is providing the best with regards to current standards and just what's expected in whatever specialty of healthcare that physician is practicing. One of the things that I oftentimes emphasize to my patients, certainly in self-promotion, is that I provide the latest and the greatest. And maintaining board certification enables me to advocate that with assurance. So I hope that that has helped to answer your question. Next time, please leave your name and let us know where you are submitting your question from, because as you know, we receive questions from all over the world. I'm constantly just aghast at how far and wide we are receiving questions from. But anyway, thank you so much for submitting. And for those of you who would like to have a question featured on the Ask Dr. Angela podcast, please do so by going to www.askdrangela, that's AskDrangela.com. Click on the microphone, which will be located on the right-hand side of the page, and just do what you do. And certainly for doing so, we will send you one of our bomb-ass t-shirts. In closing, I'd like to leave you with this, and this is one of my favorite quotes by Maya Angelou. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Everyone has feelings. We are all human beings. Just remember, and I always try to live by this, that golden rule, treat others the way that you would want to be treated. Until next time, look better, feel better, be better. Can't wait to reconnect on episode 26.
Thank you for listening to the Ask Dr. Angela podcast. For more information on women's health and the show notes for this episode, please visit Dr. Angela at www.askdrangela.com. While you're there, don't forget to leave your own message for Dr. Angela. See you soon! All of the information provided and discussed in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only and should not take the place of consulting a physician. This podcast is not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure any diseases or illnesses and does not and should not replace treatment for a medical professional. Listening to and participating in this podcast does not create a doctor-patient relationship between you and Dr. Angela Jones. If you need medical advice or assistance, you should consult a physician. Listening to and participating in this podcast is subject to the terms and conditions posted at drangela.com/terms.